South Africa's former police minister, Nathi MThethwa, has lost his life.
SA ambassador to France, Nathi MThethwa, has died.
Right now, let's take you back to our top story. South Africa's ambassador to France and former police minister Nathi MThethwa has been found dead in a Paris hotel. French police confirmed they were investigating his whereabouts after he was reported missing on Monday. For more on this, we're joined now on the line by a Paris-based reporter, Zinette Hansrod. Zinette, thank you very much for your time. What is the Paris prosecutor's office reporting about the passing of the South African ambassador to France? What do they know?
What we know so far, Tabo, is that the 50-year-old diplomat was found dead at the foot of the Hyatt Hotel in western Paris. The Serious Crimes Investigation Bureau within the French police said that Ambassador MThethwa booked a room on this 22nd floor. They also said that a secured window had been forced open. We know that he had been reported missing by his wife yesterday, Monday. According to the police, she said that she received a worrying message from him last night, and that prompted the research.
Now, has there been any information further released by the police about particularly the window being forced open and whether or not there was anybody else with the ambassador?
Not what you have just mentioned, but the police did say that the ambassador's phone was tracked down yesterday at around 3 p.m. in Bois de Boulogne, a large woodland park in the west of Paris. The police, fearing a suicide attempt, then launched a grid search of the park yesterday. It is still early stages of the investigation here in Paris, so there's not much coming out, and we expect to know more as time goes by. The Serious Crimes Investigation Bureau might, trickle more information.
I received a phone call from the Minister of Police, Nathi MThethwa, commissioners. I went to his residence in Waterkloof. And when I arrived there, the Inspector General is sitting on one side of the table. Mr. MThethwa is sitting on the other side of the table. The minister says to me that I forced the Inspector General of Intelligence to write the letter that says, Mkhwebi is wrong, this matter must go to court. She said, I forced her. Then I told her, I said, no, Minister, Advocate Khateb is an old woman. She's an advocate. How can I point a gun at her and force her to write a letter? Besides, when this letter was written in her office, and she actually is not the author of the letter. The author of the letter is Advocate J. Governor, who is an experienced prosecutor person who's working in that office. She's the one that drafted the letter. Not you, not the Inspector General of Intelligence. The minister didn't want to hear any of that. A simple say, must stop prosecuting Ndluli, must stop disciplinary case against Ndluli. Now, if we talk about political interference, that was the worst I've ever experienced. At that time, Commissioner, I come from the specialized operation. The only thing I know is to chase criminals. And I'm promoted to become the acting National Commissioner, and I'm confronted with this in front of me. And I said, but this is not what I signed for when I joined the police. This can't be right. The minister can't give me these instructions. Then I said to the minister, maybe you brought me into this position and you thought you were going to use me as a pawn because perhaps of my age or whatever, but you are wrong. I'm not going to do that. If you want me to stop charging Ndluli, you must put it in black and white. And then the minister said, no, Inspector General, you must give something in writing to the National Commission to stop this investigation. Inspector General said, no, come with me to my office so I can give you a letter.
In the light of Mr.